Hello and welcome. Today we are at the Miniland in Windsor for their Halloween stuff. I say stuff, it's their Halloween event. That is the word I'm after, their Halloween event. There we go, we're learning vocabulary already. So, we are on part number 2, and what we are planning and looking for is all of the additions that they've added in to their Miniland for this Halloween season. So if you are new to the channel, welcome, but if you want to see this in much more detail, then get yourself over to the Windsor 2021 playlist, and there is a Miniland mini-series, or get yourself just over to the Miniland series playlist, and there's all the Minilands in there from Windsor and Billund, as that probably takes off in the back. Of just much more in-depth detail of that, how we stand and watch these, everything take off and everything work, and all the animatronics and everything going around. And there's also a Miniland Mythica game, because that's where this was, that's just disappeared. But we are not here for any of that, we are here for the new additions and the new Halloween bits and pieces. So if you spot anything new that I've missed, let me know. This smoke effect is working extremely well today, which is fantastic to see. So we're going to do a loop around the NASA Space Centre, and then we have some smaller bits and pieces to do, and then we'll finish with the newly developed Santa Pot, I think is where we're going to finish this. So we are looking for zombies, monsters. There's a challenge with a pumpkin patch as well. We've got to find the world's smallest pumpkin patch. That's going to bug me if I don't find that. There was not much on part number 1, so just a recap. That's what we're after. So we've got the Miniland Takeover and the pumpkin patch, and then we've got all these different bits and pieces that we're going to be doing for the other episodes within this playlist. Where are they hiding? Because they're being really naughty and just throwing the odd one in. It seems to be they're favouring the vampire stuff at the moment. I'm going to let you soak up this quickly as I eyeball around. Oh, there's somebody getting married there, isn't that nice? That's a nice thing, down on one knee. That's not what we're here for, but that's a nice touch. Nothing in there. Okay. Got a bit of wildlife for you on the old NASA globe. In case you've never seen one of them before. There we go. Right, come on, zombies. So, I can, in part number 2 of the, well, we are on part number 2, but part number 2 of the Billund Miniland, in the grass, there was loads and loads of graveyards and that sort of stuff. I think it was part 2, but we have, can you class that as a Halloween attraction? Got somebody blown over by the wind. It's not been a good day for them. I can't see anything yet. They've got to have had something in the NASA space station, even if it's just one thing. But yeah, like I said, last time I filmed all this, it was sort of like a 10-15 minute walk around of almost all the lands, and it was really detailed. So I am going to obviously much quicker. But we'll get multiple lands in instead of just the one. Actually, like I said, we're here for something that we haven't yet seen, which is annoying, but they've got to have something. I don't like being defeated. Have I missed something? Have you guys seen anything? Where would you put it? In the comments below, if you were designing the Miniland, I would have added in something in there, but they haven't. Or I would have just added something. Because they had loads and loads of actual Lego ghosts and everything as well. So I think they just made it completely different. It's a lot harder. It's really making me look and think, which I haven't got the brain capacity before, but I am up for a up for a right challenge. Right, so I could not see anything apart from that one that's fallen over just down there. I could not see anything in regards to the Halloween game there. That's alright, okay. Right, so we are at bigger sections, so we're coming into the Taj Mahal, the Forbidden City, Sydney Opera House and Cathedral. Anything. I'm looking on the roofs, I'm looking on the floors. Just notice all those heads. It's absolutely nothing to do with this, but all the actual minifigure heads. That's for the Russian dolls, isn't it? They've not added a single minifigure onto that building. Not that I can see. Okay. Ah, there we go. It took 6.5 minutes, but they've added one into Australia. So we have a mummy on the outside of Australia. So if you're keeping tally from part number 1, add that onto your scoreboard and let me know how your points finish at the end of this. And I can see a Frankenstein as well. So if you beat me to that, you can claim that point. So you've got those guys just there, and you can see the Frankenstein just there. But yeah, it's a very special. These models are absolutely massive. Which, like I said, I keep saying just in case you've missed it. Much more detailed videos are available. We are just gonna torpedo around. They've added a new hot dog stand. That's a running joke within the lives that we do on a Monday night. So I'm saying this more and more regularly now, but if you guys would like to join us all on a Monday night at 6:15 UK time, it's normally on a Monday. We've got the weekly Rebrick where we go over all the week's worth of videos. I try and help you book any flights or anything like that with regards to airports, to landing and all that side of things for the other theme parks that are available. And then you guys help me design my Lego city, and then we just have a good chit chat about any new Lego sets that are going to be coming out and what you've recently bought, what you're currently building, all that type of stuff. So it'd be good to see you on there, get to know some of you guys. But back to the Halloween stuff. Just walking back up to the Taj Mahal because it was that one there. No, they've got a selfie stick. The one thing I will say straight away, now I've literally done 2 parks within a 48-hour period, especially for the Minilands. The Windsor Minilands are a lot deeper because I can't zoom in very well on them. Ignore the Jupiter area, all of that will come. And they are available in, again, multiple playlists. So we are going over to the USA. We're going to do a full loop round. So start by the train leaving, make that all look pretty. And then let's have a look. So if you guys already watched both part number 1s of Billund and this Miniland, what do you think? What do you think of the ease to find the bits and pieces? What do you actually think of the colours of bricks that they've used? Because this Miniland at Windsor is the most sort of, I would say, diverse, if that's the correct terminology. It's got basically every single country. Whereas the ones in Germany, the ones I've been to in Dubai and Billund, they don't have this sort of layout. They're all more sort of hometown based, whereas they've just got sort of a capital. Yeah, I'm always interested in your feedback. I want to be as interactive as possible.
Guess what? There are 3,944 Lego windows in the Empire State Building.
Oh no, disaster. thing for the lights at night, or all the nose rides. Big old thing. Right, so I have spotted just out the front here. I spotted two things. One, we are at. Oh, get out the way of that post. So we've got a nice little buffet with a crazy scientist and a werewolf and all that good stuff. And then on this side, I've just spotted the dog down here being fed. It's a nice little touch. Right, like I said in part number 1, if there's anything new that I've missed, or because I'm not looking for it, please. New sign. New sign. So they've obviously had some climb over the fence and cause carnage. It's weird because I can't recollect seeing any of that play area before. But I guarantee if I look back at the videos it'll be there. But it's like anything, isn't it? You always look at the same part. That's why in retail shops and things they always put their best sellers in the same place, because they know everybody always looks in the same place. But that looks, I can't, it looks, it's obviously old because it's weather worn, but I can't recollect ever seeing it. Because I always look down at this row and not the row behind. So I now need to look everywhere. That's the good thing about the game. But if they've added everything in front of the White House, what are the odds of us finding anything else hidden within? There's none of them playing basketball. Nobody's playing American football. No.
Where's the way?
Definitely nothing over there. I'm just hoping there must be. There must be something. I'll look again when the camera's off, and if I find it, I'll add it right to the end of this bit. See, that there looks useful. Coming to Hollywood, so we're back to where we started, and there's nothing there. So that is going to be in the next part. This is the final land of this loop. We're at 13 minutes, so yeah, I would imagine it'll be about a 20-minute video. I think that's roughly about the same size of the other one. So all of this, loads of this is new. So we've added in all the clowns, all the scared clowns are away now. I could spend a load of time just on here. I think I will actually. I think it's only right. So we'll look for everything that wasn't here in the last video, plus the Halloween stuff, because the Halloween stuff seems to be really difficult to find. I said in part number 1, I came straight down here, so I've not actually walked around the park at all, because it's always quieter now. So I thought I'd try and get it done where I can just sort of loop around, not bang into anybody. And then I'm going to walk around the actual park. Now, depending on where you're watching this, in what playlists and what order and all that sort of good stuff, there was stuff absolutely everywhere for villains, and it looks like there is actually more here. Here we go. We've got some. it looks like there's more to do here this year than there was last, and I look forward to sharing all that with you, or already have shared it with you if you've seen it. So they've added in quite a lot, so get your pen and paper out and add them to your score. How many can you count? I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. How many can you count? Where are they? So I've got 4 of them. I thought there was 5, but that bloke's just fallen over. That one in the bottom left isn't one, that is just a normal chappie that's been blown over in the wind. Very extremely weird weather today. Went on about weather at Billund quite a bit. Like my face was freezing off in Billund because that wind was ridiculously cold. I got out the truck to get to here. Bear in mind this is the 17th, 18th of October, I think it is, something like that. And it is 21. Since when has it ever been that warm here? So I will just pan up and through. So can you spot this new sine wave? And they've changed all the track down here as well. So I think that might be all of them that they've put in. Can you see anything else? There's a lot of newer big bits. And you spot any of the smaller stuff. And they got nice and shiny. And they've had it as well. When I came round this last time, there was quite a few changes in this area, but they've added in that, and they've added in this. So the animatronics for the track aren't going around yet, but that looks like that might be the last thing that they're doing. They're still saying that they're working on it for 2021. So I would imagine now that this will all be up and running again for the 2022 season. They had done the same thing in Billund as well. To be fair, they had taken out a huge land, whereas obviously they've been, well, if you've been following their progress on this land with me, they have been doing this all season. So this was completely ripped out, so all those cars they've been added here over the last couple of months. So they're in all the none of that was there, I don't think. They've added quite a lot down there. So the last thing that they're going to be doing is definitely the animatronics. There's no zombies or anything hidden in there. That's all the cars there, so that's a real nice thing. The camera crew. And we are back to the start of this. Right, there we go. Part 2 done already. Not very successful for part number 2. There was only a handful. So again, let me know in the comments what you thought of this part compared to the other part in regards to layout and in regards to actually being able to find stuff, and which game that you're currently preferring to play. This one is a lot harder. So is it more rewarding when you find the odd one, or do you like it to be absolutely ramsacked full of different bits and pieces? So let me know in the comments, guys, let me know what you think, but I'll end it there. So guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.